Many traveller girls are removed from school early, not only to help at home, but to prevent them from being corrupted by outside influences. Dressmaker Thelma has watched a generation of gypsies and travellers grow up and seen hundreds of children leave school.
It's usually just after they've started secondary school, so it's like 12, 13, it's usually then, and then they leave. It is illegal to leave school at that age, but they move around that much that they can't keep records like they do on children who were, living in the same area, and as a lot of them from Ireland, so they actually say that they've, either gone back to Ireland or they've gone to live with a relative in such and such a place. So there's ways around it where we wouldn't get away with it, but they do because they do travel round.
One traveller girl who isn't prepared to accept a life of drudgery is cake shop assistant Noreen.
It is tradition in some traveller girls' life. As soon as they get married, wait for him to stay home all day, wait for him to come home, cook him food, clean up, go to bed, get up next morning, he goes working, he comes back, make him food. It's the same thing, but I don't want that. I've never ever wanted that. I would rather have a job. So when I do get married, when I do, have a married life, I'll always have something to rely on, like a job, instead of sitting down doing nothing all day, waiting for him to come home, relying on him for money. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to just be living by my husband, you know what I mean? I'd want him wrapped around my finger.
It's Noreen's 16th birthday.
Oh, stressful.
And she's planning a somewhat unconventional celebration for a traveller girl, who by 16 would normally be engaged.
We're just all going to go paintballing and hopefully have a really, really good day out.
No, everyone needs to read that. That tells you what we're to do with the body parts when we're finished with you. Fill in the details and then we'll book you in the office.
Read it now, because half of these can't even read and write, and I've got to do this.
Whilst many travellers leave school young, the girls to clean and the boys to work, Noreen's unusual as she stayed in education.
Can I just fill in one? Instead of filling in 15?
No, every player's got...
But half of these are dyslexic, they can't read and write.
You have to fill them all in.
I can't read and write.
I've got to fill in all of them. Right,
So who, have you got to fill these in for everyone, Noreen?
Hey.
Well, the ones that can't... Oh! What was that?
Taser.
Tell me that again.
I just made... What was that? I can't feel my neck. Yeah, I've got to fill out every one of these because half of these can't read. Hold them.
No, I'm not dumb,
We'll fill out one.
Can't read. We'll fill out with all the pens. All the same pens.
Fill that out.
You got to fill out things.
Yeah, you got to fill out things.
Well, you got to fill out... I can't read.
Well, good at that I can, innit?
Right, guys.
Shush.
That's you. You. Guys, if you want to play this afternoon, then you listen. Move away! Goggles up! Stop shooting! Taking the goggles off, shooting at each other outside the game. It's just not how a paintball site runs. Hold it! Stay where you are! Excuse me, what's your name, young man? What? You keep taking your goggles off, what's your name?
What? David?
David, your day's finished.
I'm going anyways. As I said, I want to go.
Right, guys, guns by the way
Don't start shouting at me.
You've got to leave them on.
What, man? I'm going now. Let me get out of here then.
Their day's finished. You can put them back on the bus and take them home.
Because of their reckless behaviour, paintballing is over after just 40 minutes. Noreen and her friends are off for a Chinese instead.
Most girls my age are married. You know that kind of way, which I find strange because I can't see myself married. Live your life like before you even get married. Like get your license, parties, this goes. Live your life, you know what I mean? And yeah, boys, obviously, if a boy does ask you out, that's your own decision if you want to say yeah or no.
Could a girl ever ask a boy out?
No way. The chat for about a couple of weeks, right? Then the boy starts asking the girl out, maybe for a week or two. The girl gives a think about it for about a week or two, and then if she wants to say yes, she says yes. She wants to say no, she says no. Know that kind of way? But no, definitely no way. If a girl asks out a boy, it's disgraceful. See ya.
Patrick Barney! Charlie! Come here for the Charlie! Patrick Barney! Charlie!
In Surrey, 18-year-old Lizzie has finally made it down the aisle wearing a crystal-covered gown.
Come on for the photographs!
Her new husband is worried that revealing he's a traveller will impact on his scrap metal collecting business, so he's asked not to be identified on television.
Right, Lizzie, slow down. No, stop. Please, Lizzie, I'm begging.
Go and get my daddy in this smoke turn now!
This is the Disneyland castle, and I can't believe me bride ain't ginger. I specifically said I wanted a ginger bride.
Lizzie's cousins Martin, Tom and Davy are allowed to drink as much alcohol as they like.
Boys now, you can go to a wedding, get drunk, have a good time, do you know what I mean? But girls can't, do you know what I mean? They have to go to a wedding, stay sober the whole night, do you know what I mean? Like, really, a boy can drink like any age at all, do you know what I mean? Like 12 upwards, 11 upwards, do you know what I mean? But girls, they can't, do you know what I mean? I don't know why, it's just like, they can't drink at all, do you know what I mean?
What age upwards?
What?
You started a bit early, you didn't you? 11 upwards.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Is it fair that boys are allowed to drink and girls aren't allowed to drink?
I think it is fair, yeah. I reckon it is fair, yeah.
For Lizzie's younger sister Margaret, today has enormous significance.
I started crying, and then everybody just kept saying stop crying, so I said alright then, but I just kept threatening. So that's...
What was making you cry?
The point of my older sister leaving me, and I'm going to be left alone, and I'll have to be doing everything. Cooking breakfast and cleaning and dressing children for school and doing all that. I couldn't be able. So it'd be really hard for me to do all of the things that she had to do.